Good afternoon. Yeah, that's right. Good afternoon. You are through to Chig on the Kombat show. Joining me, as always, are my two co-hosts. First of all, Ola. Say hello to the people, Ola.
Bang! What's happening, people? Yeah, it's an afternoon today, man. We could put it together last night for different reasons, But we're here. We're committed to bringing you the show, man. And here we are, man, talking about it. Let's talk about it, man.
Okay. And also joining me is the antagonist to Ola's protagonist, Ola. Will, say hello to people.
How you doing, people? King's back. King's back. Always.
Apologies, we are very late. About 12 hours late. Well, just over 15 hours late from our normal time. My fault, straight up. I completely forgot I double booked myself. And I kindly asked the boys if we can reschedule. So that one's on me. Apologies. But yes, we obviously had to bring you the show. It's a big fight card. I'm definitely watching it. The boys are definitely watching it. So let's get to it. We're obviously going to cover a couple of things today. There is a fight card tonight, as you guys know. And boxing, for you boxing guys, there's a big, albeit very overdue, boxing fight that's been made, exhibition fight that's been made that I really want to talk to Will and Ola about for sure. So for you boxing guys, you are gonna get your segment today. We always do feel bad when we don't cover boxing enough. So this
why don't we just give them the boxer straight away? Why don't we just get right to it, man? Let's give the people what they want, man. You know what I mean?
I can't hear Ola.
You can't hear Ola?
Nah.
Boy, Chig can hear me. Can you hear me, Chig?
I can hear you.
All right. So
you two got to be able to hear each other, otherwise.
I can hear him. I can hear him. And I can
you can't hear.
Yeah.
You know, come back in and see if it's both. In fact, both of you go out. Both of you go out. All right. Sorry, guys. Technical issues. I guarantee it's going to end up being Archie, I see you, brother. I hope you're well. Please, guys, do stick a like on this video. These things happen sometimes, technical issues. So hopefully it'll be all good. Let me just stick Ola back on.
Can you hear me?
I heard you before, but I can hear you now, yeah.
I can hear him now. I can hear him already. I can't even hear him.
So it was you, blood.
No, you both went out. You both went out. So who knows?
Calm
Anyways.
down.
Let's give the people what they want, man. You know what I mean? This boxing thing, man. Cause my boy AJ Wade.
Hold on. I've been quiet in the group all week. Yeah. Due to personal problems, but I want to bask in my glory a little bit. 12 points.
Yeah, but
12 points.
We'll get to that, blood. When we review the thing, man. The man really want to jump in on the 12 points just now, blood. Come on,
we got to review it, though. We got to review it.
Yeah, man. We're gonna do last week's card.
Let's start that.
This part.
That's a fair point. Let's do that.
Okay. So review. Anybody, you all got the results in front of you, or you just worried about your 12 points?
I'm just worried about the points.
All right, so you want to drag up the issue last week, but you don't even prepared. You don't got the results in front of you. You know what I mean? You're just relying on good old Ola to pull out the paperwork. You know what I mean? But you're lucky. I'm always prepared like that. Man.
I know.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I've been coaching today, man. Can't you see?
I don't give a fuck today. Right, so flyweight division, or the flyweight fight, the first fight, Pantoja, Askarov.
I lost that.
It was me and Chig that came up with the win prediction there. Will went for Pantoja. Ariana Lipski. Oh, crazy Niba. Did you see that Niba? She tried to kill that chick, blood.
That's my favorite mission, you know?
Yeah, me and Chig went Lipski. Will went with Carolina. She nearly got, she looked in a world of pain. with that fucking knee bar, man.
I know.
Mark Diakise, all three of us went with him against the Fiziev. Jesus Christ, how about Fiziev? The way my man was leaning back, do you see the matrix lean back the man was doing for a big chunky guy? And Diakise was trying to find him with them head kick. And I see my man doing some matrix, I'm like, what the hell is going on? And he's got power in them hands as well. Big Russian brother, you know what I mean, came with it. He went joking, man. And I think he got no, I'm not sure if he got fight of the night. I think he was close to it. Yeah, I think he got fight of the night. Jack Hermanson, Kelvin Gastelum, the most disappointing fight on the card. On Gastelum's part, not for Hermanson, because Hermanson just came in and did what he does. You know what I mean? We know what that guy is all about. But from Gastelum, I expected so much more. Especially because of the disappointing fight that I had with Darren Till, because I didn't think that Gastelum really did show up against Till. So I thought this is the fight to put it right and then get himself back on the horse. But I think that fight lasted 73 seconds. Yeah, 73 seconds to the heel hook. So Kelvin Gastelum lost on that one there. And Davison Figueiredo, hold on. Oh, Will and Ola went. Oh, we all went Gastelum. All three of us went Gastelum.
Yeah.
So we fucked up there. And on the main event, Davison Figueiredo, Joseph Benavides. We know what happened there. One-sided fight. Benavides came out himself and said he got his ass whooped. Do you not think he's getting a title challenge again? Do you think he can work himself?
It's a wrap for Joe.
It's a wrap, innit? I think he knows that himself as well. He's happy with it. He's made peace with it from his press conference. So and we all went for Figueiredo. I mean, that guy looked amazing. He looked phenomenal. It was hard to watch. Did you? I mean, the amount of times he knocked him down in one round. He had 3 knockdowns in one round. He tried to submit him with rear naked choke 3 times in one round. And then when he finally got the choke that put him away, the way the blood was squirting out of Benavides, I mean, the thing was crazy. But if you love violence the way we love violence in a controlled way, yeah, we don't tolerate violence in an uncontrolled way. In a controlled way, controlled environment. If you love violence the way we love it, you would love that finish. That finish was incredible, fantastic finish by Davison Figueiredo, and he got crowned the new flyweight champion. It's going to
be interesting to see what they do with them now, because
who's going to take that belt away from him in that division?
Well, they're talking about Cody No Love dropping down, and
I don't know, man. I don't like it.
Did anyone see when Benavides came back round?
No. What happened?
You not seen the clip? He was screaming when they told him he'd lost. He was screaming whilst Figueroa was going around the ring doing that, like. Do you know what I mean? It was crazy. It was so funny. It was so funny.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
man. It was in a bad way. It was in a bad way. I mean, the first. Go on. No. The first overhand hook, the first overhand hook that put him down, that was right on the temple. So that will push most people away. So we gotta give Joe Benavides a little bit of credit here for even hanging in there for as long as he hung in there, because the man just rained on him and he didn't want to tap out. Obviously, he knew what happened in the first fight. He didn't want to tap out. Well, you know what? Put me to sleep.
I still think Figueroa could be beaten.
I think he has. It's interesting that Archie compares him to Aldo, because I kind of gave him
I don't. I'm more Conor McGregor in 145.
I'm more Romero in flyweight.
Romero's lost. Yeah, he's lost.
Bro, I'm just talking about his physique and power for that division.
I'm not talking about his record.
Forget the record.
I know, but I'm on about the cheat code he's got on the 145 division. Like, I mean, the cheat code that Conor had on the 145.
Yeah, but
is
you're
what
saying
Figueroa's
Romero's
got
lost,
this.
like Conor hasn't lost. We're just talking fighting
Conor
styles and how
hasn't lost
big
in
they are for the
145.
division.
Conor hasn't lost in 145.
Conor's lost in every division. He's tapped out in every division. Do you want me to
He
start pulling
hasn't-
up clips for you, blood?
He hasn't lost in 145.
What, in the UFC?
Yeah.
All right, so just say that.
Yeah, but you knew what I was saying.
But Conor's lost at 145. I'm just saying, people are quick to bring up Easy's fucking knockout when it was kickboxing. You know what I mean? People are quick to draw that.
Wait, hang on a minute.
I'm just bringing that up.
Let me show you
know what
how.
I mean?
Let me show you how. Yeah, you losing the debate easily every time, and I allow you.
No,
to
you're
lose
losing
every
the
time.
debate, blood. You're losing the debate. I told you the man's lost in 145. Now you put it on UFC.
We spoke about. Listen. We spoke about a Do we not speak about a UFC title? About Figueroa losing a title, right? We're speaking about Figueroa and the title, right? Yep, that's what we were talking about.
No, that's not. Look, we're just comparing man and how a man looks in the division. That's all we're comparing.
What I'm saying. And I'm saying,
well, why are you bringing losses? Why are you bringing in losses and wins?
He's done 1-2. He's done 1-2-5 like Conor did 1-4-5. That's what I'm trying to say. Do you not understand what I'm trying to say?
Nobody cares about that, blood. It's
that's a comparison I'm making.
The comparison I'm making is he's big for that division the same way Romero is big. He is huge for his division. How those guys make weight, I don't understand it, but they do. And sometimes they'll miss weight. And eventually, who would be opposed to Romero even moving to 205? At this point, if that guy's moved to 205, who would blame him?
I don't care about.
I won't blame him.
I'm on about fighting.
You might not care about it, but that's your perspective. Yeah? It doesn't make my perspective invalid.
Nah,
yeah?
I'm not saying.
All right.
That's what I'm saying.
So,
I get your perspective is about their size. He's so big for the division, and I'm saying forget about big. Is what he's doing. I'm talking about what he's doing in the octagon, right? It's like what Conor did in 145 when he was there. That's what I'm trying to say. It's
what did Conor do?
Like that. He beat everybody. He beat everybody that was put before him. All the names, Poirier, Holloway, everybody that we know. He beat all of them in 145.
And then what did he do after that?
Then it sparked Aldo after it.
What did he do after that? We're just talking about
defending.
We're just talking about defending the title in there. Is he going to be like Conor?
Yeah, but he's talking about fighting Cody. Come on. Can't you see where it's going?
Is he going to be like Conor? Is he going to move up or defend the title?
It's not so.
You tell me. He's lost weight. He's missed weight how many times? You tell me. Is he gonna stay in that division for too long? You tell me.
He's going to hang in that. Well, that's what I just said in the beginning at the top of the topic. I said I don't like him. I don't even like him fighting Cody. I want him to defend the title against the 125ers that are in that division. Fuck Cody coming down from 135 to come and get a title shot straight away over people like Askarov that's putting in work. Why should you come down from 125 because you're a former champion in another division to come and get title shot over people that are fucking in that division? I want him to defend the title in there.
We literally just saw that with TJ and Henry. I don't want to necessarily see that.
That's gonna fuck up the whole division. It's the whole reason why they're saying the division might get shut down because of things like this.
Yeah. I agree, and funny enough, as much as I don't like him, I felt Ariel made that point.
Can I make a point? Can I make a point? Since for the last couple of weeks, you guys have hung me up on the what do you call it? The casual thing. Yeah,
you're not being hung up.
We just want to fight. We don't care. We just want to fight. That's what, you get what I'm saying?
I'm not opposed to him fighting Cody. Just defend the title in the division.
Yes, you are.
Defend the title in the division. And if Cody comes down and has two fights with a couple of 125ers to get there, I don't want him to just come down there and just get a title shot. That's fuckeries, man. Over the people that have been working in that division and staying in the division and keeping that division alive. It's fuckery. You can't just come down and just get a title shot.
Listen, Cody just watch another former champ come down, lose his first match and get a title shot. You think he cares what we think? Seriously. You think he cares what we think?
Ultimately, you know, you can't. For me,
you tongue-tied now.
No, ultimately, Cody doesn't care. But I'm saying for the sake of that division, because Cody's division is never been threatened to get shut down. They've been threatening to shut down the flyweight division for these reasons.
That's why Cody's coming to save it.
It looks like
big name.
Like I said,
look. You said yourself.
I don't mind Cody coming down.
No. Hang on. You said yourself, right? Right? Figueiredo's too big for that. He's too big. So how many flyweights do you think want to fight him? How many?
These people want a payday. They want a payday. And
I'm asking you, how many people would step forward to fight him?
For a shot at the title, there's no shot. Everybody's going to line up for a shot at the title. I keep telling you this, bro. Yeah, hold on. I keep telling you this. Yeah. There's no martial artist that's scared of the next man. No martial artist. Yeah, I keep telling you this. So those said nobody wants to fight him. They will fight him for the payday, even though they might know that they're going to lose. They'll fight him for the payday and a shot at the title. That's one thing. If you're a martial artist or you're a professional fighter, this is what you do. You know what I mean? So no man is scared of no man. And for a shot at the title, there'll be no. The line is going to be long. It's going to be long as Kilimanjaro. You know what I mean? For a shot at the title and a nice payday. And on top of that, you're going to be headlining the card with the champion. Come on, man. Who doesn't want that? Even if you know your ass is going to get whooped. You know what I mean? You think Benavidez didn't think there's a good chance he might lose this fight? But he still came in. He still showed up. He still put in the work. He still put in the preparation. But deep down in his mind, in his soul of souls, you know, everybody else predicted the same thing. Even his peers, the people that works with him. They all predicted it. Same result is going to happen. Even deep down in his own mind, he must know it too. But as a martial artist, as a professional fighter, you still got to turn up, you still got to show up, and you still got to do the dance. And this is what this guy signed up for. So I don't think there'll be shortage of opponents for Figueiredo at 1-5. There's people in there that are going to want to fight him. Of course, they want a shot at the title. They all want a shot at the title. You know, it's not BMF belt blood. Okay. It's a world champion. It's a world championship title, blood. You know what I mean? It's not no BMF thing, man.
I know. Now look at it from an entertainment point of view, because that's where clearly the UFC, ever since they changed over, ever since they bought them, clearly they're going towards more entertainment than actual competition. Like how it's meant to be.
Did that main event not entertain you?
That's what I just said. That's what I'm just saying.
I was entertained.
Listen, they're going towards entertainment rather than actual competition, which is the fights they try to make. Yeah. They don't make it out of, oh, you're number one, you're number two, so you fight. They make it out of your name. Dana said, they asked him this on the press conference, and the way you're talking, I know you didn't watch the press conference neither. They already asked him at the press conference. You don't even let me land today, man.
No, I've let you land a million times, but you keep landing on the wrong street, blood. You keep landing on the wrong street.
How many times have I spoke today?
A million times, but you keep saying but. Now listen, they already asked Dana about this same topic about Figueiredo defending or going up and doing super fights, and it's like, I'm not interested in that. I need this man to defend the title in that division a couple times before we start even considering that. So that's not happening. It's not happening. End of story. It's not happening. The man's defending the title in that division. Go watch the press conference.
Let me ask you a question. So who should he defend it against in that division?
I don't know. Whoever number one is. Askarov. Whoever number one is. Like I said, there's going to be no shortage of opponents in that division for him. He's a new guy. Go and defend it against 2-3 guys in that division. Make quick work of them. You know what I mean? Show us something. Show us that Benavidez is not a fluke. How about that? Yeah? Defend the title. It's a different pressure that comes with defending the title. It's a different stress. When you don't have it, you don't have that much media to do. You don't have that much this to do. It's a different pressure for the champion. Yeah? Defend it a few times. Let's see that you're champion caliber. You know, sometimes maybe somebody will take you into deep waters and you can get to 5 rounds. I'm not doing it. You know what? First round knockout and that.
Okay. So now let me bring you back. Okay, so let's go back to Mighty Mouse. Yeah, when Mighty Mouse was king. Yeah, how stacked was the 125 division? Was it stacked? Was it good enough? Good, right? It was good enough. What, it had names. It had names there, right?
Yeah. And it was regularly, and it didn't have no shortage of opponents to come up and fight.
Listen, let me. Jesus Christ!
You asked me a question, and I'm answering your question, blood. Did you ask me a question?
With a yes or no? I didn't ask.
Fuck your yes or no, man. I'll give you the answer, blood.
Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah. So even that, yeah. What was Dana saying? I'm not gonna like you guys are not interested. It's not like he was still not into 125, even when it was stacked. Now, with the way 125 is, you think is why do you think they're talking about Cody coming down? They're trying to bring names in there, Ola. They're trying to build the division up, Ola. They're trying to build it up because it's fucked up. Ain't nobody want to do nothing down there. It's fucked up. Did you get what I'm saying?
So I've stayed quiet purposefully because I didn't want to interrupt you back and forth. I kind of agree and disagree. I feel like, for me, I don't think they're that fussed about the division.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel like they kind of they need to bring Cody down because they feel that is a big fight. And listen, I think this is where Will has a valid point. Take away any feeling about whether you think Cody deserves a title shot or not.
That's
That's a big fight.
Ola's too emotionally tied into it. Ola's too like, you know what I mean? I get you. I get that you feel. I get how you feel, but this is a business as well. I get how you get what I'm saying. It's a business as well.
The view, and I suspect or I hope this is what Dana's thinking, is that if I build this division around Figueroa and build him to be this unstoppable beast, and hopefully in the meantime sign some flyweights, and hopefully there'll be one person that will be able to compete with him. What I'm hoping is that, feeding him people like Cody is only going to make him look better.
Yeah, in the meantime.
And this is the argument for doing it, by the way. This is the argument for doing it. That if you kind of just say to yourself, all right, I need to just chill in this division for a second. Let me see if I can feed him some names, and then see if you can really build this Figueroa guy to be this unstoppable Aldo-like beast. And then when you do that, in the meantime, like we were saying, you sign your kind of real good 125ers. And then hopefully there'll be one or two or three that might be able to compete. I actually think that's the only way to do it. If that's Dana's thought process. My worry is if Cody wins, and it's not impossible he wins. If Cody wins, he's the naturally bigger guy. So it's very possible that he'll win, right? Even though I don't think so. I think he'll get sparked. But all right, let's say he wins, then the whole division is fucked. That's the risk that you take.
I think more 135ers will come down because more 135ers believe they could beat Cody.
See, so I think that's
so you see how I'm saying.
That's more likely to happen if Cody loses. For me, I think more 135ers are more willing to drop down if Cody loses. If Cody wins, that division is fucked. Because there ain't no way Cody's defending it in that division. I actually think he'll just hold on to the belt until Dana decides he's had enough of the flyweights again and closes that division. So what I'm hoping is that, Figueroa can do his thing, build himself to be that beast, and then keep going and then close the division down. Now, GWPT is finally in the house. You'll be happy to know we're actually going to come on to boxing.
Boxing today.
Very, very shortly. We haven't yet, brother. We haven't yet. We're coming on to boxing very, very shortly. That's just my view. It really depends. For me, it's a big gamble. And it seems like, according to Archie, apparently on Cody's Instagram, he's started to do the weight cut already. So it looks like they're headed in that direction, possibly for the end of the year.
It's Ali's boys. It's dominance MMA, son. Dominance MMA. Your guy's doing the job for the 125 division, man. You should be proud of this, Ola. You should be fucking proud of this. You should be proud of this. Why am I being proud for you? For a dominance fighter? Huh? I love you, Ola. And look. And to go back to what I was saying, right? I understand what Ola's trying to say, and it makes sense. But what I'm trying to say is, at this moment in time, UFC ain't making no sense. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, what you're saying makes sense, but the UFC at this moment in time, they don't make sense.
Look at what they're doing with Sterling.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? Does that make you more valid? Like what you're saying more valid? I get what you're saying, and what you're saying makes sense. But UFC, come on, look at the fights they're giving out. Look at the fights they're handing out. Come on.
Look at what they're doing with Sterling for
yeah, exactly. Look at that.
I mean, but my man should be getting the shot. And I don't think they're going to give it to him. I think they're going to give it to
no.
Mariah.
Today I'm on dominance, man. Today I'm on dominance page, man. I think Mariah should get it.
I think Sterling will get it.
I think
Sterling will get it. I just think Dana fucking with him. That's what I think. Deep down, I just think Dana just doing his head in. He's just playing games. I think he's just toying with him, but I think Dana's going to give it to him. You know why? Throughout this whole Fight Island thing, yeah? You know, the three amigos that's running another show that's been in Dana's ear the whole time? Michael Bisping and Matt Serra. Yeah? Go check it out. And we know who Matt Serra is. Yeah. All right. I think Dana's good. I think Dana's just fucking with him. And probably the maddest thing is Matt Serra could be in on the joke because he's not saying nothing. Matt Serra's fucking silence is deafening. He's not saying nothing.
No. He said something. Did you not see it? Did you not see the other day?
What did he say?
They were in a pool together with Peter Yan and his people. Did you not see that on MMA World? Yeah, and he said, and they were playing and then he saw him. Yeah. He saw him and came over to him. Peter Yan came over to him and he started trying to play, fight, wrestle with him. They weren't really speaking much, but he tried. He didn't know if he was, he didn't know if he was joking or he was. I don't know. He didn't know if he was playing or whatever it was. Yeah, and then he asked him. Yeah, he asked Peter, "Do you know who I am? I'm Aljo's trainer. You know I'm gonna train him to get you." And then when he said that, Peter's attitude changed. Really? Yeah. Really, you? Yeah. And he goes, "Yeah, we're coming to get you. We're training for you. We're coming to get you." And he goes, "Yeah." He didn't change to a bad. He didn't kind of disrespect him or anything.
That's what I'm saying. What I was saying was that what I meant by Matt Serra hadn't said anything. I mean, in terms of what Dana White's been saying about, I don't know what's going on with Sterling. I don't know. Is he the number one contender? I don't know. You see, Matt Serra ain't said a word. I think they're pranking him, and Matt Serra is in on the fucking joke. But I could be way off here, and they could give it to somebody else. I wouldn't be opposed to another contender. You know what? I'm not even sure if there's anybody else now that stands out like Sterling. But Moraes has a win on Sterling, and that's why, in Dana's twisted mind, when he's in the war room, that might be coming into play. But we've already had a number one contender fight, and that was Sterling and Sandhagen. We know who the winner of that fight was. He got performance of the night for that thing. So, what are we talking about? What are we doing here? Give the man the fight.
Let's see what happens. I don't want to go on this for too long because this is.
Can I tease Pochettino for a minute? Can I tease Pochettino for a second? 1 second to tease Pochettino. Pochettino, he's gonna get it. Yeah, I love you, but he's gonna get it. Yeah,
you mean Pochettino?
Said Pochettino. Yeah, Pochettino. Yeah, Moraes is gonna get it. I'm sorry.
Who the fuck is Pochettino?
I love you.
That is Spurs manager.
I'm thinking Spurs are the one. Pochettino. Listen, I love you, but Moraes is gonna get it because Moraes beat Aldo, and Aldo just UFC don't make sense. Yeah, UFC don't make any sense.
Okay. Are we
Anyway,
doing this? Are we doing this weekend's fight card, or are we going to do the boxing?
we'll do boxing and then
first.
end with this week's fight card.
Right.
So probably the biggest, I would say, the biggest announcement in terms of combat sport, just sheerly because of the names that are involved, and that is almost a dream fight that we would have loved to have happened 25 years ago. I don't know about now, and that is Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr., two of the best that have ever put on gloves. Unfortunately, very, very, very past their best. In an exhibition fight, in an 8-round exhibition fight that is set to take place later this year. It's going to be in front of no crowd due to the COVID. And the match is set to take place 12th of September. Will, we're the boxing guys here. Honestly, what's your thoughts on this?
Well, other than the fact I'm going to say something that will surprise everyone, I think if it does actually happen, yeah, shut up. Yeah, if it does actually happen, I think Roy Jones will win. Personally, more recently active, has tasted punches to the face more recently. That tells a lot. It's different when you get punched in the face.
I think that's necessary. He's younger.
Yeah, younger as well, but also the reach, length, everything else. Yeah, I know Mike Tyson looks ferocious, but you know what I mean? He wasn't taking punches. He was throwing punches and not taking anything back. So for me, I don't know. I'm leaning more towards Jones, even though 25 years ago I think Mike Tyson would have dusted him.
Yeah,
easily with one punch. Yeah, with one punch would have dusted him. But yeah.
Just quickly, Jones Jr. says, "I'm happy this fight between me and Mike Tyson will happen. I was always ready.
I bet
and we'll be ready this time." The California State Commission confirmed that this fight and told Sky Sports, in this match, the referee will have the authority to stop the fight if it strays outside the boundaries of a competitive boxing exhibition. Mr. Tyson and Mr. Jones will have to submit a CSAC medical tests for fighters over 40 and a CASC emergency regulations have been put in place to slow the spread of COVID-19.
This fight ain't happening. It's not happening.
You ever going to happen at all?
It's not happening. Tyson smokes. He smokes too much for this fight to happen.
Why isn't it happening?
Boxing. This is boxing. This is not UFC.
He does smoke a lot of weed.
This is not UFC. This is boxing. It's different. UFC, they allow you to do it because CBD they have their sponsors as well. But with I don't know with boxing if that's gonna happen. When you said CSAC, I thought, but you never know. You never know.
Eyes on this. There's gonna be people who, let's face it, are going to be watching through their fingers.
Yeah.
And these are better be passing tests.
And if he that's what I'm saying. If he fails a drugs test or anything like that, and then let's just say someone covers it up, and then he goes in there and something bad happens, do you get the ramification that's going to happen? Is because it will come out eventually.
Not if the fight happens in California, it won't.
Listen, it will come out eventually. I know what you're trying to say, but like I said, this ain't UFC.
It's drug regulations. Like cannabis is legal. If cannabis is legal over there in California, right? There's no reason why it's gonna be against him when they did the testing.
I know, but this is boxing. Boxing has old, different rules that, like,
I will say this. In fairness to what Will's saying, do you remember maybe 4 or 5 months ago, there was all this talk about Chris Eubank and Nigel Benn having a fight, right?
Yeah.
Chris Eubank. We notice that has now disappeared. You don't hear about that no more. There's no murmurs about that no more. And I wondered what actually happened to that. And I found out yesterday that it was because of medical tests. They couldn't pass them.
You see, as soon as you mentioned medical tests, I was like,
Good at boxing. They would be extra stringent.
Boxing's different. Boxing's different, you know. You know what happened with Chuck Liddell and Tito Ortiz? That would never, ever, 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 ever happen with boxing. Never, ever, ever. Yeah, California State Athletic Commission. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they'll be found on the drugs part. Say if we're talking how old they are, I don't know, but say when you're saying about
with how old they are,
with
how old they are, yeah, it depends on competitiveness. Yeah,
I only mention California because of the weed smoking is what is and the CBD that you reference.
I get it.
That's the only reason I reference to California.
Boxing is one of them sports that will never confine to new school rules. You get what I'm saying? They've got we've got our ways and we will never change. So that society, boxing is that kind of society. So
yeah, this is not like I get why you're saying what you're saying, Ola, because obviously you would think California would be more relaxed, especially when you're given the fact that they moved the whole card for John Jones to Cali because Cali has slightly more easy
relaxed rules.
But boxing don't fuck around though. They don't fuck around. They don't play that shit. If you have an aspirin, you got to explain it. That's just the way they are. That is just the way they are.
Let me put it this way, yeah. Let me put it this way. You know when New York opened up to UFC,
yeah,
they were using boxing kind of like things. That's why they were stopping fight. That's why the cuts and shit they were stopping. Do you get what I'm saying? They were using boxing strategies. Like if there was a cut like that in boxing, fight gets stopped. In UFC, some fights it goes on. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, that's why Nadia's fight got stopped against Gamebridge because of the doctor.
You get what I'm trying to say.
This is a New York doctor, in it.
Yeah, because no, because they were using boxing rules, but they didn't care about how many times Nate has been cut. Whereas, like, if it was a state that was used to UFC, yeah, they would use their own, like because they're used to it. They would use what they've known. They would gather what they know and then use. Okay, let's use that. But because it was New York and it was the first few times, and they don't really know anything, they just you know what? Let's just use boxing. If there's a cut there, broken arm. We're stopping the fight. We can't because we don't know where we can go and how we'll be sued. Because it's all about getting sued at the end of the day. Because a fighter, even though he's in there, yeah. If he dies or something really, really bad happens to him, he can sue the state commission. Yeah, do you get what I'm saying? So it's all about all of them. They have to take certain measures to make sure that certain things don't happen. Hi, Jack. But they have to take certain measures to make sure that certain things don't happen. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So it's kind of like, and boxing, like I said, we've got our way where our society, like, fuck everybody else. You get what I'm saying? Boxing is so much like that. So UFC's open to ideas. They're open to change, to, you know what I mean? Structuring things about what the fighters say, listening to the fighters and trying to change around that. Boxing, no. We say you do. You get what I'm saying? If you ain't in that ring, then fuck off. Basically.
Well, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what happens. I think.
Let me ask you, Chig. Like, if this fight did happen, all right, let's just say they passed the test.
Yeah.
Let's just say they passed because this is all we've been talking about is how the fight's not going to happen for what reason.
On the fight's been made, so we have to.
You know. So let's just say the fight goes ahead. Okay. You know, how do you see it panning out?
Much like Will, I feel like if this had happened when it was not when it was supposed to, that's harsh. When I would have liked it to have happened, which was 20 to 25 years ago, I mean, Tyson dusts him. I think he smokes him. I don't even think it's close. But
one punch out.
I feel like Will says, you have to take into account all kinds of factors. I think that Roy Jones Jr. is the naturally more as fantastic a shape as Tyson's in. Don't get me wrong. But I think Roy Jones Jr. is the more fight ready out of the two. He's 3 years younger. He's more recently been fighting, which I guess pans into like, fight ready. And I feel like his skills will naturally lend more to him at this stage of his career than Tyson's will. Even though I think power is the last thing that goes, I do worry for Tyson past 3 rounds. the past 3 rounds, what then happens? I think Jones just sails it, really.
Yeah.
For the rest of the
Coast,
fight. Would it surprise you if he stops him late? As painful as that will be, as a massive Tyson fan as I am, I think there's a real possibility that could happen. Stops him maybe 7-8, around 7-8.
And also, I take into consideration, look at Tyson's career, how he's done against boxers who can be long and who will just box you, not fight you, just box you.
Yeah,
doesn't fare well against them. Gets frustrated.
And Jones has been more involved in the boxing game more recently than Tyson, in the sense that apparently he trains Eubank Jr., which I never knew until I read that article just now. Whereas Tyson's been more of an admirer from far. So, yes, he's had conversations with Francis, and I imagine a lot of different boxers over the years, but he's not really been involved in the kind of boxing and training thing until very recently. Whereas Roy Jones Jr. has always kept himself around the gym. And I think that that type of thing does make a difference. It improves your IQ even as you get older.
And stuff like that,
Yeah, he's been constantly thinking more about... He's more ready for this.
Cerebral.
So let me ask you this.
Tyson got a lot of momentum based off his Instagram video. And rightly so. Flipping heck, I want to look like that now. Never mind at 54. Looks in great shape. He looks ferocious. And everyone loves a ferocious Tyson. But I think that's where it stops. If you want me to be honest.
I was just going to ask you that you know, should we take anything into the myths hitting that we see on Insta, on social media? Should that carry any stock?
Let me make
should that carry any stock?
Let me make it easy for Ola. Ola, you see, like about 10 years ago, 10 years ago, do you think Tito Ortiz could have beat Chuck Liddell 10 years ago?
That's a good question. Yeah, that's a very good comparison. Go on. No chance.
But do you see what Tito Ortiz did to Chuck Liddell?
It's the exact same.
You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm trying to say? 100%. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Tito could never, ever touch Chuck Liddell back then. Yeah. Even in Chuck Liddell's last days in the UFC, Tito couldn't touch him.
For real.
Yeah. But look at what Tito did to him. Everybody knows, Everybody knows that, come on, if Chuck stayed in the game, just battled still, Tito still wouldn't stand a chance against him. But Chuck went away from the game for so long, came back. The first punch he got to his face, did you see him?
Yeah, don't forget they done that on bare knuckle, though. They done that on bare knuckle. Just to add a little bit of reference there.
No, but still. The first punch you feel like it changes your whole, because
that's GDPT. I see you, man. That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking these questions, man. You know what I mean?
It's the thing. I don't doubt his. Listen, Tyson back then, his ring IQ was fantastic. Don't get me wrong, but bro, it's just like a footballer that has been away from the game and has been chilling and relaxing, and then might get himself in shape, but then you tell him to go back on the field, he'll still know how to do certain things. But the timing ain't there. The timing's not there. Of course it won't be there. And there is a big difference between knowing how to do something and executing it. Big difference. I don't doubt Tyson's mind in knowing what to do in that, on trying to he has a plan of what to do, right? Having said that, he's 54 years old, bruh. 54.
So do we give Tyson a chance at least in the first round? Do we give him a first round chance?
Let me put it this way. For people who watched that little video and all got excited, like, oh, he looks so ferocious. Remember, he was younger and much more muscular than this, and looked much more ferocious than this, and still got knocked the fuck out a few times. Yes.
You know what? For me, one of the saddest sights in boxing was when Danny Williams beat him. I ain't gonna lie. Wow. Something died inside me.
Man. My man from Brixton. That was a sad day. That
was like, what the heck?
That was a sad
Do you
day, man.
think, and
There
mind
you
you,
go.
that was 20 years ago.
There you go.
What makes you
And
think
that's when he was a fighter. That's when he
20
was a
years
fighter.
later, he's going to be able to, don't get me wrong, beat someone just as old as him, but not
But
quite.
he was fighting younger fighters then, though. Younger fighters compared to him.
Yeah,
You
This
get
time
that,
he's
bro.
fighting somebody that's
No,
more in his age bracket.
We're saying he was active back then. He was active back then, and he like this is it's still Mike Tyson. Yeah, it's still Mike Tyson. Look, as much as what's his name?
He did say though
Did Lennox Lewis fight Klitschko? As much as Klitschko beat Lennox Lewis up, yeah, Lennox Lewis was still holding his own. Do you get what I'm saying? He was still holding, and it looked like the tide was even shifting towards Lennox Lewis taking over the fight. That's the way it looked like. Yeah, it looked
And
like
mind
the
you,
first 4 rounds.
if you throw them both in the ring now, Klitschko batters him. I don't care what anyone says. Klitschko batters Lewis.
Yeah,
I don't, because you know
get
what
I'm saying?
Klitschko's most recently been fighting and the motherfucker
Lewis
keeps
hasn't
himself
been.
in shape.
Exactly.
He keeps himself in shape.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? It's
There's
more.
a big difference.
It's like you saying, yeah. It's like you saying, nah. I wouldn't even compare that. I can't even get a proper compare because I was trying to get a football comparison, yeah, but I can't even get an Arsenal player to do that. All I can think of is United players. But I'm sorry.
Bro, you United players, man. What are you talking about?
All right. It's like saying, yeah, that Giggs right now is gonna come, yeah, and outrun Greenwood in United. It's like you saying that. Everybody knows Giggs back in the day would outrun a lot of players. Greenwood easy. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Now, would he? I don't think so. But in your head, the build of what you know, Giggs has the speed, pace.
Do you think Giggs will outrun Andy Cole today? Oh, that's a question for you.
I think so. You seen Andy Cole recently?
Well, we don't know what Giggs is like recently, though.
Nah, brother.
That's the mystery of this team.
Yeah, but we know that Andy Cole's got cancer or something. We know that Andy Cole's got cancer or something. So he can't.
Does he? I didn't know that.
All right, okay. Teddy Sheringham. Okay, Teddy Sheringham. Let's not go to Andy Cole. Teddy Sheringham. How about that? We want to use Andy Cole.
He could have run when he was in the prime.
No. Ola, you're making a comparison of like different characteristics of players, i.e.
his characteristics now. It's not just age.
Greenwood is a winger. No. Greenwood is a winger.
No, bro. I'm talking about age and old footballers that you had and coming back to face each other now. So how will they fare? That's the question I'm asking.
Okay, I think Teddy Sheringham is a better finisher than Giggs. How about that? Still at this age.
Okay.
How about that?
Okay. Well, there's no way to test it out other than both of them coming back and showing us.
Look, Ola.
And this is what I'm talking about. This fight.
As soon as Tyson gets punched, yeah.
I want to see this fight, blood.
As soon as Tyson gets punched, right, Ola, it will shock you. It would shock you. It would really shock you what will happen afterwards. Yeah, and it will be. I think Jones will actually take mercy on him, or I think Jones will actually hold back on.
I think the ref will.
If he gets him early, he punches him early and gives him it rocks him early. I think Jones would just carry him just because it's Tyson and doesn't want people to see him like that. I personally, that's what I think. Could be very, very wrong, but that's what I think. And
you've been wrong before.
Many times. I've been wrong many times.
Allegedly.
Archie. Love it, Archie. Yeah, but
all right. Well, let's see.
No. I got one more boxing story before we get on to anything else.
Go on.
Okay, so I don't even know how I'm gonna start. This sounds so wrong. I'm not a hater.
There you go.
I'm not a hater.
There you go.
But what said the hand done to you now?
What? No. Eddie actually ain't done nothing. Eddie actually was
thank God for the hallelujah.
But your boy was a bit like, you know what I mean? He went on a boisterous tour. I was respecting everything because you gotta talk that talk, like get that sauce, like you know what I mean. You're the champion now again, yeah. So you gotta talk that talk. I was respecting everything until he got to the point. I don't get why people actually like. What do people see in Tyson Fury? I mean, what's he actually done? Like, what's he achieved? He ain't swam in the deep end. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up. How did Tyson Fury win his first title? Where did he go? Where did he go? Please, can you all remind me? You went to Germany, right?
To Germany, yeah.
In a place where even when you're fucking winning a fight in plain sight for everyone, they will still give it to the champion. Yeah? Hello, Dante. They will still give it to the champion. Yeah? And won the title. Easily at that. Didn't get a scratch on him. Easily at that. Then retires. Comes back, retires, goes to fight the biggest fight of his whole entire life. Yeah? Biggest fight of his whole entire life. Comes back to fight a fighter who you're dilly-dallying with. You, the champion who's talking all that crud now, is you need to get yourself famous more. You need to do this. You need to sign this, that. You need to fight White first. You need to, before you fight me. Fury came, fought him twice. In where? Where did he go? Please remind me. Where did he go? He didn't fight him in England. Where did he go?
He did go off at England, but my man don't like the English. He didn't like the English soil blood.
Where did he go?
All right.
Okay.
What is your overall point? I'm waiting.
My overall point is how the hell can this little guy say he hasn't swam? I don't get what people see in this guy. He hasn't even swam at the deep end. His first swim, the shark chewed him the fuck up. And it was a big flabby
I'm going to tell you
shark as
straight
well.
now. You're getting worked. You're getting worked. Straight up.
All right, go on.
You're getting worked. But for me, you said it at the very start of this, and then I wondered why.
He's such a mark. He's such a mark. He's such an AJ mark.
Go on. I got this.
To me, you are getting worked by the boxer. He has to talk some shit.
That's what I said. I get the whole point. I get everything else. Look, he said a lot of shit.
It's a debate. It's a conversation to be had about who has the better CV. I think AJ has
swam at the deeper end. This guy has done. Look, go fight depression and come talk to me. You couldn't fight. You couldn't.
I'm not even going to argue with you on this one because you're getting wound up by yourself. This is like being wound up by a WWE storyline. Like, you gotta talk some shit.
GDPT is making a hell of sense right now with Chig. You know what I mean? Them two brothers are making a hell of.
Listen,
they're making sense right now, man.
Listen, I'm not saying. Yeah, he said, like I said, he said a lot of things. What I picked out from it was, wait, how can you say Tyson Fury ain't swam at the deep end? How can you say that?
He's got to talk the crowd, man. He's got to talk some crowd. That's what these fighters do. That's what these fighters do.
The PT, his first title defense was Wilder 2. That was his first title defense because the first time he won the belt. That was his first title defense. He's already.
I'm not even going to play into this because he wants me to say.
Yes, you are.
Go down the route of who has had the better TV. I'm not playing this.
No. I'm not on about CVs. No. I'm not on about CVs. I just felt like with what Tyson's done, for you to say what you said, like not swim at the deep end. That's just,
no problem.
Come on.
Tyson said a lot wilder. I've no issue with it at all. Listen, whether you think that's the case, I think it's debatable. I think they've both had some individual fights in and out of the ring. No one could take that away from them. They're going to talk some shit to each other. Flip me. Tyson, every time you see him and they ask about AJ, he takes a pot shot. So actually, it's nice to hear AJ talk some shit. Blimey. For me, my biggest issue with AJ is he doesn't talk enough shit. I want to hear that.
I want to hear more from that shit.
Talk some shit. Don't just let him just take pot shots over and over again because it's very evident to me that AJ's popularity has waned over the last year to 18 months due to the fact that he lost the first fight against Ruiz, and that kind of air of invincibility has now left. Then the second fight, even though for me it was fine, wasn't the most entertaining of fights. And then, unfortunately for him, I don't know why he decided to do this. For all of the people he employs, somebody had to have been on the wheel and advise him to not read somebody else's fucking speech where it sounds like you're telling people, well, don't spend money at white people's stores, send it at black people's store. Even though I know what he was trying to say. He was trying to say don't spend it at the racist corporations and stuff like that. It didn't sound good. So he's shot himself in the foot a couple of times over the last 18 months. And I think you go and watch an AJ video on IFL or Sky Sports or whatever, just look at the comments. They're a bit mixed. I do think a couple of knockouts solves that, but they are a little bit mixed at the moment. So for me, I just feel like I actually like him just saying, you know what, I'm just going to get my head down. I'm going to talk some shit. Tyson's clearly the more popular guy at the moment. I'm going to play the bad guy, and I'm going to do it well. I don't think he will do it well, but maybe that's what he should be doing. That's what he should be.
Maybe G to T and PT, I'm clutching at straws. Maybe Chig, I'm clutching at straws here. Maybe Ola, I'm clutching at straws. But, like I said, I liked what he was talking about. Yeah. I liked what he was talking about. Like when he said he went back to face Tyson Fury's fans. Yeah. I liked all of that.
Well, clearly you don't.
No,
don't act like you like what AJ is talking now. No, you're bringing it as a defense now, blood.
No, I like the way
your Tyson Fury corner.
I've always liked him anyway, yeah. Like, anyways, yeah. I like the way he's being himself.
I didn't know about that one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, Chig, blood. You know what I mean?
I've been told you it's Eddie Hearns I hate. It's Eddie Hearns I hate.
We're gonna tell you to come get your cousin when we knock him the fuck out, blood. Don't worry, man.
Oh my gosh. Go on. Land so we can go on to the fight now.
So my whole point is, right? Yeah, you could talk all that shit, yeah. But when you start talking stuff like he ain't like considering you didn't even take the fucking Deontay Wilder fight. Yeah. You didn't even take the fucking Deontay Wilder fight. And then
that still pisses you off, doesn't it? That still grains on you, doesn't it? That still grains on you.
Because that would have made him great. That would have made him great. That would have made him great. So
you gotta let it go, man. That's the grain. That grains on you, doesn't it? It keeps him up at night, man. Hey, Chig, trust me. This man stays
on the cheese.
This man wakes up in the middle of the night like, oh, AJ, you didn't fight Wilder. This man like, boy, he gets nightmares from me. He wakes up in the middle of the night sweating.
I'm not doing it.
Come on, man.
I'm not doing it.
Let it go, William. Let it go, man.
That was difficult.
Fuck you too, blood. Fuck you too, Nigerian.
Let it go, man.
Fuck you too, Nigerian.
Let it go, man. Let it go, man. Let it go. Will tell you to come and get your cousin when the time is.
And then Will stops proceedings and say, "Oh, I wanted to bring something else up." I think, what is Eddie Hearn or one of those things.
He can't help himself, man. He can't help it, man. He can't help himself.
But yes, I did see that. I did see him run into Tyson Fury, and I know for me, I know that a lot of the talk that they do is superficial. Apparently, they talk most weeks. AJ and Tyson over Texas and stuff.
AJ and even Deontay Wilder talk.
You're right. You're right. That's
AJ
absolutely
and Deontay Wilder talk every flipping week.
Because I don't think, to be fair to what your point, and this is where I can see your hatred for Eddie Hearn. Wilder has always maintained he doesn't really have that much of an issue with AJ. It's more.
He said AJ wants to fight. He's always said it himself. AJ wants to fight, but it's the puppy. They're making him into a puppet. He's always said that.
Yeah, that's the issue he has with AJ. And
any man ain't scared to get in the ring. Any man who's got in the ring before ain't scared to get in the ring. Come on, we all know this.
It's
AJ
true.
is
Yeah,
scared.
Ola
AJ is
said
not
it
scared.
earlier that no
AJ is
fighter
not scared.
is scared of another fighter.
It's just your man Eddie is scared of his business, and that's not good business. Just put your fire out there, let him do his thing. You believe in him, that's why you signed him.
Have to. I think at some point, I don't know how they're going to sort itself out, because I personally don't see this undisputed fight ever happening. I just think there's too many hurdles, bro. Because even if Tyson, and I think we all expect Tyson to beat Wilder again, which in itself is the first hurdle. Then you've got Dillian White. Then you've got Usyk. I don't think AJ beats Usyk, so I think he's going to allow himself to be stripped. I just don't see. I don't see where he goes. I think Fury and AJ will happen, but it won't be for the undisputed.
Man, why are you disrespecting your boy? Do you know what? Yeah, AJ Usyk.
I've always said Usyk.
If it happens, I'll go AJ.
I've always said if there is, obviously I didn't. This is before Ruiz. I've always said that if there's one person in the heavyweight division that I'm confident beats AJ other than Fury, it's Usyk, because
when that fight gets announced,
lateral movement for me is the way to beat AJ. And I love AJ, but I'm just being real.
When that fight's announced, can we bet? Since you believe in it so much.
Yeah, we'll bet. I don't like betting against him, but we'll bet.
I'll go AJ.
I'll go Usyk. Yeah.
Yeah. Make it easy for you.
100%.
If it gets announced, just hit me up.
All right. Well, Ola, you're the witness to that.
What you putting on it, man? Let me write this down. What you putting on it?
However much he wants to go.
I'll put a split score on that.
Yeah, you put 20 on it. Hey, Chig, don't spend all that money at once, man. We still got a cut to come up, blood. I want some of that. I want a slice of that.
All right,
but this fight's not been announced yet.
I'm going to touch good. But let's look at yourself. I'm winning when it comes to bets against you. I'm 2-1.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Well, like I said, we got a cut to come, man. So just spend all that 20 I want some of it.
But hopefully, G the PT, the boxing guy, you're happy we finally covered boxing properly. And we've done it some justice, I like to think. So, right, let's talk about UFC. We've got a card tonight. I think most of us are going to try and watch it. And it's a big fight night card, really. This should be a pay-per-view, to be honest.
Sir.
I think the card is really good.
What pay-per-view? Yo, our pockets ain't that deep, okay, bro? We suffering out here, bro. Okay? We ain't making this no pay-per-view, bro. All I tell him, bro.
Oh, no. Pay-per-view in America, to be clear.
No,
not in the UK. Let me be clear about that one. Let me be clear. I ain't trying to pay that extra, though. I know Ola happily will pay that 50, 60, whatever.
Nah. It normally ends up on mine.
Okay. So let's talk about.
I just make Will pay it, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it normally ends up on mine. That's no
so
problem.
We're going the whole main card, yeah?
Yeah, I got the whole main card in front of me.
All right, so I'm going to get that up now. Bear with me. Because it looks like it's working today, the website.
Woo! Oh. Nah. I was going to say, so what? Should we start doing the Saturdays now? But nah. I like Friday nights.
Yeah, the Friday nights are better nights to do it on. All right. Hopefully you guys can all see that. Oh, gosh. Why do you have to give me a name I can't say? Khamzat Chimaev.
Yeah.
Chimaev. Versus Reese McKee. This looks like quite a low-level fight.
How tall is Reese?
Doesn't say. It doesn't look like they have a lot of information about him other than his 10, 2-1. And Khamzat is 1-0. Ola, do you know anything about these guys? Do you know who these guys are?
Yeah, Khamzat Chimaev literally just had a fight on the 14th of July in the middleweight division. Had his debut night, quick turnaround, done the man on anaconda choke in the first round.
Was he that guy that we were talking about?
That's the guy they've been raving about. And in the space of 10 days, he's had another weight cut to bring him down to 171 pounds. You guys know what I feel about weight cuts. He's had another weight cut to bring him down to welterweight from middleweight to face this guy now in the quick turnaround. Because the quick turnaround, I thought he was going to stay in the middleweight division. They found him another fighter. He said, find another fighter. They found him another fighter. This guy is 10-2. He's at 7 straight wins. And this could be his 8th win. This Rhys McKee. Fantastic fighter. Lights people up.
He's on a run of wins as well. Okay, so this could be.
So this you know, the way things look, these guys on the tier, like I said, loves to knock people out. And Khamzat Chimaev, you know, he's a stud, and they say he's a cross between Khabib and Robert Whittaker. That's Chimaev. So
okay,
yeah. That's literally Chimaev. There's kickboxing. The way you know it transitions from wrestling to kickboxing is ridiculous, and it does at a high pace. So this fight is gonna be mad. And
he's a middleweight. Okay, so
he's a middleweight, and in 10 days he's cut from middleweight to welterweight. Yeah. Wow. So this fight is happening in the welterweight division. For it's a welterweight bout. But the last time he fought in the middleweight.
And he's made weight.
He's made weight. Yeah, he made weight yesterday. He made weight yesterday. So So that's the information on both those guys.
All right. So based on what you said and the way Will reacted when he realized who it was, I'm gonna go with Khamzat because he looks like he could be a beast. This guy. So yeah.
Okay.
Who you going with?
What about you, Will?
I just asked you.
I'm going with Chimaev.
Okay, you know me. You know me.
So you're going with Rhys McKee, yeah?
Yes, sir.
That might be the smarter bet. He's on a run. He's more experienced. Maybe it's the smarter bet. Smarter play.
You want to change your mind, Chig?
No. I'll go with Khamzat. I don't know anything about him. This is just a straight guess.
Ola.
Okay.
I'm just using your mathematics, by the way. But yeah.
Yeah, it's true. You're right. Ola, you do like going for the more experienced person.
And also, Ola said one key thing. Tony Ferguson. He mentioned Tony Ferguson's name in all of this. And that's all
the
I
weight
took
cuts.
from it.
You know how I feel about weight cut. Yeah. The weight cut is going to be a big determination in this. In 10 days to cut the amount of weight that is cut from 185 to 170. It's 15 pounds of weight. It's a lot. So I don't know how that would help him, but I'm a stick with Khamzat. I might have egg on my face because of that, but I'll stick with Khamzat.
Breaking your own rule. Okay. All right. So this Khamzat must be special if you're breaking your own rule.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to Alex Oliveira versus Peter Sabata.
Cowboy baby or bloody baby.
Cowboy is 20-8 and 1-2 no contest. But we all know Cowboy, the Brazilian version, seasoned vet, much like the American version, to be fair. Been around for it forever, hard and professional. I feel like he won his last fight. I can't remember that.
I think he did.
I feel like he won his last fight. And then you got Peter Sabata. I've heard of the name, but I can't place him fight-wise. 17-5-1, not a bad record at all. I'm not going with anyone but my boy Cowboy here, so I'm going with Alex Oliveira. How about you guys?
Okay, Chig. We'll answer that while I'm writing this down.
Oh, by the way, Khamzat, I'm going submission. I don't know if you get bonus points for this. And Alex Oliveira, I'm going UD.
Oh, unanimous decision. Okay,
Yeah.
Will's not there. I'm
Oh,
gonna go with Sabota. I think Alex is fighting
you're
style is
holding
way
on.
too.
I
Huh?
can't hear you, bro. Well, he's there,
Me?
but you can't hear him.
I can
No,
hear
no,
him
no,
now.
no, no, no. I was gonna talk, yeah, and then Chig spoke, yeah, and then
Oh.
as soon as Chig finished, all I went, well, Will didn't go, so I'm speaking. I didn't even. That's what I was about to say. Chig said, "Oh
That's
yeah,
not
yeah,
what
yeah."
I said. That's not what I said, bro. I said, Will, you answer this while I write this down.
Yeah, and then Chig said, "Oh yeah, to remind you guys, I'm going
Welcome,
with this.
Victorious.
Yeah,
Welcome.
I'm
Welcome.
going with
All right, yeah,
this, and I'm going with that."
go through, bro. Go through. I just didn't hear nothing. It's like you went quiet. So, but go on through.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with. Do you know what? Fuck you, Ola. So I'm gonna go with Alex Oliveira. I'm going.
Ola?
Okay.
What you saying now for? Well, you don't want the same points as me, bro. Follow me to the promised land.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go with Sabota on this one. I just think,
Ah,
Cowboy fights way too wildly for my liking, man.
I
And
thought you didn't
Peter
like Cowboy.
I think Sabota just pisses him. He just pisses him off.
Okay.
And I see Sabota. And Sabota's got he's got a heavy hand. He's heavy-handed, and I think he's got potential to knock out Alex Oliveira. So
I actually agree with you.
I see TKO Peter Sabota second round.
Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. Interesting choices.
A lot of Bolter fans in here.
Yeah, lots of Sabota fans in here. Apparently. I can't place him. I know the name, but I can't place him. But anyway, all right. Let's go with Paul Craig. I'm not even. I'm not even. Let's call him Gad
And Mr.
Antigulov.
Scottish.
and Antigulov.
Scottish.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't particularly rate Paul Craig. I know he's tough. He's tall. He will have the reach. Let me double check what I'm saying. If he has the reach. Oh yeah, there you go. That's predicted. He has the reach. He has the leg kicks, and I'm gonna back the Russian guy straight up. It's very rare that I won't back the Russian guy in these sort of situations. I think Craig is all right. He's decent.
You don't like the Scottish guy?
I love my Scots. I just don't particularly rate Paul Craig. I don't see what the big deal is.
Scottish?
He's just a big geezer, big tough geezer. That's it. So I'm gonna give it to my man Gad. Probably by submission. Yeah, let's go submission because he's not exactly a knockout artist by the look of it. Yeah, submission round 2.
Okay. And that's Antigulov, yeah?
Yep.
Chig, you do know Paul's, like what Paul's good at, right?
Your turn, Will.
Go on.
Tell us what Paul's good at.
Jiu-jitsu, innit?
Yeah, he's a jiu-jitsu guy. He is. But jiu-jitsu guys have been submitted before.
Mm-hmm.
So listen, my man is not a bad submission rate either. Look, 75% ain't bad. It's not as good as 92.
I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna go with unanimous decision. What's his name again? Antigulov. I don't know about the submissions, but I'm gonna go with unanimous decision.
I would love it.
So Will's going with Antigulov. I'm going Paul Craig on this one. I think Paul Craig is the
Will today. What's going on here?
Is the most accomplished fighter. 12 fights, 11 submissions. This guy is no joke. He's coming to choke people out, and I see it happening. I see it happening in the second round. Second round submission. Even though a lot of his fights end in the first round submission, but you know what? Fuck it. First round submission. I think he locks him up in the first round, ties him up, chokes him out, gets him the fuck out of there. So yeah, Paul Craig. first round submission.
Do you understand why, Chig? I was wondering why you went for submission against Paul Craig. I was thinking, would you actually understand his game? Because his game is all ground. All ground. He don't like punches.
12. He's only had one knockout, 11 submissions in his 12 wins. Crazy.
All the people he's fought that he's lost against are people who can punch him and who don't want to go to the ground.
I'm going to put a bet on this now, just because you're talking, so that when it comes up, what were you saying, fam? What were you saying?
So are we putting something? Are we putting something on this chick since you've gone the other way and I've gone the other way?
I'll tell you what the fight is. I'm going last purposely.
No.
Main co-main. So I don't like this will thing you're doing right now. So let's go. Let's go. Next fight.
Carla Esparza and Marina Rodriguez.
Okay.
Will. I'm interested to see what Will's saying on this one, man. Where are you going on this, Will? Talk to me.
Esparza, yeah, she always surprise. Every time I pick against her, she just goes out and dominates as well. Not even just like every time I thought she's gonna lose easily. So I'm gonna carry on. Yeah, I'm gonna carry on tradition and go against her again on this one with Mariana Rodriguez. Yeah, I know my method is crazy, but like I always try and keep the same energy. Get me?
Okay. She's undefeated as well. So
she's undefeated.
Yeah.
2 draws, but she's undefeated.
What about you, Chig? I know how you feel about your undefeated fighters.
I do have a soft spot for Carla, but I will go Marina as well. I just think, unfortunately for Carla, I feel like she's not quite realized it yet, but I think she's on her way down. And I think Marina.
Yeah, but
I'm
she's
hearing
turned
some
up to performances though.
She won her last fight. Don't get me wrong. She won it well as well against Watson. She did the job. But I just feel like who can I compare her to? I feel like she's in that kind of Paul Felder type of space. You know? In that still a good fighter, will still put up a hell of a battle, but doesn't know it yet, and they're just on their way down.
Nah, that's Cowboy. That's Cowboy.
No. Cowboy's finished. Cowboy's done. Bro, you know me. I've tapped out on him. He let me down so badly for that comment, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He let me down so bad. I tapped out on him. So yeah, I like Carla. Don't get me wrong. If she pulls off a victory, great. But I'm hearing a lot of good stuff about this Marina Rodriguez, so I'm gonna go with her. Plus, look at her. She looks mean. Like, look at her in that face. She ain't got time to smile. Look at that. Mean, bruv. You know, these Brazilians don't fuck around, bro. They don't fuck around. Yeah, I'm going to go with her. You know what? I'm even going to go with TKO. How about that?
Whoa.
Okay.
TKO, you know.
So Chi goes with Marina Rodriguez. I'm going to go with Carla Esparza on this one. She's on a free 5 win streak.
I don't like it.
She's on a 3-5 win streak. She's the more experienced. I think she makes the fight boring. I think she just takes her down every fucking time. Do a Kamaru Usman on her. Get a UD. I just think she just takes her down every single time and keep her there. That girl cannot look. Carla Esparza has the know-how. She's got a strong chin. Her chin is right up there, one of the best in the division. She's been around for a minute, and yeah. I think she's long in the tooth, and she's just one of those that's going to teach the new students in the division a lesson. So look, there's good rave reviews about Marina. I'm not by any means underestimating her. I just think Carla Esparza got way too much experience for someone like Marina, and is going to show on the weekend. I just think she takes her down every time and count her points and win on points. So I will go with Carla Esparza on that one. Okay, co-main.
Co-main.
No, not co-main yet. We're not co-main yet. We've got one more card before co-main. Fabricio Verdum and Alexander Gustafsson.
Oh, is that not co-main?
No, that's not co-main. Shogun Rua and Little Nog is
Oh
co-main.
yeah,
I think.
it is. I forgot about Shogun's fight. All right, I'm going last for this one, by the way. Just so you know.
Huh?
I'm going last. You go first.
All right. Okay. Alexander Gustafsson. I was excited when I heard about this guy coming into the heavyweight. Will shoot it down, saying he ain't gonna do fuck all in the heavyweight. So thank you for the inspiration, Will. I'm gonna go with Vadum. Dominance MMA is in a stable. So I'm alright with Vadum on this one. And not just that, Vadum's beat some of the very best in this division before obviously Miocic really did what he did to him, knocking him out going backwards. I mean Vadum beat people like Fader, Ken Velasquez. There's that knee KO on Mark Hunt. Everybody remembers that. You know what I mean? And he submitted Minotauro Nogueira. So that's big nog. Obviously, Little Nog was fighting in the co-main in Rogério Nogueira. So to submit Little Nog like that, I don't know, man. All right. Gustafsson is just coming into this thing. He's gonna have a little bit more speed about him, and that's the pros. But he's been out for a minute. And I don't know, man. You know what I mean? Vadum's been fighting, and he fought Olenek. The last time he fought Olenek, I didn't think them two were going to stand and bang the way they did, because those two are submission artists. But them two stood and bang, and Olenek ended up winning that fight. But I think this is a good comeback fight for him, and that's why they fed him Vadum, and I think Vadum wraps him up on the floor first round, easy thing, wraps him up, makes him tap out. I will go rear naked choke.
Okay.
Armbar rear naked choke.
Well,
unanimous decision, Gustafsson.
Yep.
Even though you shut it down when
don't
all those months ago when I
don't hold me.
Will you fucker, yeah.
Yeah, don't. I just listened to something yesterday and I made my mind up. That's all.
Yeah, okay.
For me, also Vadum. Also Gustafsson. We could have a quick bet on this one if you want.
I like that Paul Craig Antigula fight.
No, dominance.
I like that Paul Craig Antigula fight.
No. Don't moonwalk now. Dominance
bro,
MMA.
Bro, you're not betting. Where's your money?
No, back them. Are you not gonna back them? Are you not gonna
Where's
back
your
dominance?
money,
Are you gonna back dominance?
Moving along to the co-main event.
I'm actually backing dominance.
Mauricio Rua and Rogério Nogueira. Moving along.
Oh my god.
I have never seen Ola.
Rua versus Rogério.
Brother, no. We ain't sidestepping this. Why do you want to back to do?
Fab, I like the Paul Craig and the Russian brother.
No, I like this one. I prefer this one.
Well, all right. So are you gonna go 10 on this and 10 that one? Let's do a compromise.
All right, let's compromise then.
Yeah,
let's compromise. 10 on that. 10 on this, 10 on that.
All right then. So 10 on it's a deal. Let's go.
All right.
So Paul Craig, Antigulov 10, and Vadum Gustafsson 10. You see, it's nice. We both got what we wanted.
I like Ola trying to minimize his loss because he knows that he's gonna serve his ass up.
I went moonwalking. I was just doing the game bread, man. You know what I mean? I need more pound for my buck, blood. I need more pound for my buck. You get me? I went trying to moonwalk, man. Fam, I don't be moonwalking like that, man. I just wanted a bit more pound for my buck. You get me? No, I signed the thing, man. Where's your money, blood?
What?
Exactly, dickhead. Moving along. Mauricio Rua and Rogério.
Yeah.
Where we go with that? Will you go first?
Okay. Shogun. I'm going Shogun.
Shogun Rua.
Straight up, no messing around.
Yeah.
What about you, Chig? Little Nog.
I'm gonna go Nogueira.
Nogueira.
So Chig is going Little Nog. And this fight's happened before twice. And Shogun just dismantled Little Nog. Like, it weren't even a joke thing. Like, I don't know why we got a trilogy. I don't know. I'm sure Will's heard that one there before as well. But here we are. I'ma go with Rua. I'ma go with Rua. Like you said, you know what I mean? I don't know why this fight's happening, but it's happening.
Especially if he's 2-0 down. Why is this happening?
Yeah, it's a fun fight. Somebody's gonna get knocked the fuck out. You know what I mean? So if this fight goes the distance, I'll be very, very surprised. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Shogun Rua just to pick a fighter.
All right. And then finally, main events. Robert,
I don't even have to tell you, man, where I'm going. You might already know where I'm going.
Now, this is where I think, me and you can make some. Yeah, this is where me and you could talk. This is where I could talk and put my money in my.
I am genuinely 50-50 with this. So go on.
I know, but I want to hear what Ola's got on his guy.
I'm going last, so you guys know.
What do you mean? I don't know.
We already know where you're going. We already know where you're going, so I'm going the opposite guy.
Yeah. Okay. So do you want to put 20 on it?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
So I take it you're going Whittaker, Ola.
Yeah. Bobby Knuckles.
I figured you was.
Yeah. Well, until the day Till fights Francis Ngannou, I'm not going to rest. That's for another day.
Was that murder?
That's for another day, man.
But you know what's funny? Yeah, Till's been beaten twice in both ways in which you could get beaten up in the UFC badly, and Ola still wishes him to Ngannou. I don't get it. He's been knocked out and he's been choked out. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I really don't get what Ola has against this guy.
I have nothing against Till. I like Till. He's from Liverpool.
Fuck that shit. You know what? Fuck you, blood. Fuck you,
no, put your money on this council, man. It's not the first time you've done it.
Fuck
man.
you, blood.
You know what I mean?
Fuck you, blood.
we know you're undercover council, blood. Oh, that United keep talking, man.
Nah, man. Fuck you, blood.
We know you're undercover council.
I didn't even think about that, I didn't even think about. I just thought about the fighter. But that's what I mean. You're emotionally tied to it. I'm more thinking like, what happened in the octagon,
bro. I'm thinking. I already thought what could happen in the octagon. I put in 20 on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Till.
So Will is Till.
I'm gonna go Till.
Chig is Till.
I'm gonna go UD. I don't think he'll knock out.
Are you throwing an extra tenner on this Chig?
No.
You're all spent out.
Understand? I'm never confident.
What happened to your numbers? Because your numbers used to be like 3 digits. Now they turned it into 2 digits. What's going on?
Because losing money will give you a different perspective. That will give you a different perspective.
No. Hold on. Because the man's trying to punk man like man ain't got 3 digits to put up. It's just his fight. It's fight night, blood. You know what I mean? On my country, man, I'll be putting 3 digits down, blood. Like it's not a big thing, man. I know. You see, when Paulo Costa comes, you know what I mean? Yeah. You wanted to go 2 digits. Yeah, I'm putting 3 digits down. If you're ready to push your 50 up to 100, man, let's do that, blood.
Yeah, but I thought that's what we were doing.
Oh, we're doing 100 apiece, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm having a sleep.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. All right, yeah, that's locked in then. We're doing 100 apiece on that one.
So for those of you who don't know, we've already done this in our group chat where Will is so confident about Costa, he's putting 100 on Costa doing the job.
Didn't you put 20 on easy, Chig?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also putting 20 on easy.
Yeah,
because
it wasn't
gassing
5-0 like Ola said.
I'm thinking to myself, cool. When them punches missed though, what's he doing? That's all that's the question I'm asking. So we'll see what happens. But yes,
Okay.
I am confident in my country, man, and we'll get the job done. So yes.
I hope he does too.
Yeah, so I'm going with Till. I'm not confident. I'm never confident enough in Till to put money on him, but I will back him in this particular instance to get the job done. I'm going to go third round TKO or KO.
Ooh. Okay, so that's the whole main card. It's a lot of fights for main card, but I like it. It's seven fights for main card, so it's crazy, but yeah, gotta love it. You can't start complaining about fights now. You know what I mean? Everybody's going Whittaker here, dancing. Yeah, man, big up. So this is where we go to the part that really counts, other
Whole
than
lot
the
of
prediction
Whittakers.
and the bets. So this is where where everything counts. Last week's show, Will came up trumps. He got maximum points, and he's now on 12 points with his prediction on fight of the night and performance of the night, which was performance of the night was Davison Figueredo, and fight of the night was Mark Diakise versus Rafael Fiziev. So well done to you, Will. You
I
lead
told
with
ya.
12 points. You
I
lead with 12
told ya.
points, and me and Chig is still on 6 points going into this week. So since you're winning and you're on the top of the leaderboard, where are you going this week, William? Performance of the night and fight of the night. Don't forget, me and Chig is coming hot on your tails, so
I know. I need to
pick
get
wisely.
out of here. I'm gonna
And
go.
please, chat room, join in as well if you want to pick performance of the night, fight of the night. Dana's been giving us the opportunity to help with the picks lately, which I really love. So yeah, fight of the night, performance of the night. You guys chime in, and Chig will put them up on the screen.
I'm gonna go fight of the night. I'm gonna go Verdum Gustafsson.
Okay, fight of the night.
And then
performance of the night.
I'm gonna go Shogun.
You're going Rua. So performance of the night. Okay. What about you, Chig?
I'm going to go fight of the night, Whittaker Till.
Good choice.
And performance of the night?
Nagara.
I
am backing my guy. You heard me. I'm backing my guy.
Okay. Interesting picks. Fight of the night for me, I'm going with Chimaev versus Reese McKee. And performance of the night for me, I'm going with Paul Craig for performance of the night. That first round submission. So we've got performance of the night in, and fight of the night is all locked in. What are you guys saying in the chat? What are these guys saying in the chat? Archie's picking fight of the night for Vadum. Archie's picking performance of the night. Chimaev for Chimaev. Anybody else picked? Diego's picking both fight of the night and performance of the night for who, Diego? For who? You didn't pick it. So yeah, I think that
Dante's got Whittaker for fight
Dante's
of the night
got
and
Whittaker.
performance of the night. Yeah, fight of the night and
that's a
performance
bold
of the
pick.
night. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, so that marks the end of this card. Any other current affairs?
Nah, as far as unless you guys do,
Yeah, there's one for me.
Go
go on.
I was
You
going
want
to
to
say,
say something?
boxing starts today, innit? At your boy's backyard, innit? Eddie. Eddie's backyard today. So, I don't know. I hope it's a good show for.
I think it'll be one of his poor shows, to be fair. But I think everyone's everyone's gearing towards the Dillian White fight, which is on the 22nd. So yeah. Any word on who Dillian is being trained by? Apparently, there's some rumors that it's I forgot his name, but it's basically some American guy that's been in camp with them the entire time.
Yeah, because he sacked his trainer, didn't he?
Yeah.
I'm not sure who's been.
Second time.
Yeah, it's the second time, isn't it? After Banks. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, hopefully it'll be a good card. I might tune into that boxing fight, if for no other reason, just so that we have some stuff to review on boxing. Because, we joke, but we do get conscious of the fact that we are overly MMA on the channel. So I do want to make sure that we try and cover something boxing related each week. So yeah, I might tune into it.
Before Ola gets into his thing, I know what Ola's going to go on about, but before he gets into it, I'd like for everyone to remember that today I am the Dominance MMA representative here today because Ola has not defended anyone of Dominance MMA fighters today.
Did I not put my money on Fabricio Verdum? You dickhead.
He actually threw
Have I not put my money on Verdum?
Reluctantly, they had to
have I not put my money on Verdum?
They had to force your hand into that. Yeah. Today I've backed Dominance MMA fighters. So that leads on to what Ola is about to say. Now go ahead with it, Ola.
Okay. Like Diego says, here we go.
So my guy just had the neck surgery. Ali Abdulaziz. You know what I mean? The man just had the neck surgery. Wishing him a big speedy with recovery. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
It's an injury that's been there before, you know what I mean? So just a quick speedy recovery for the guy, you know what I mean? I fucks with him. You know what I mean?
Slap him then.
No. It's an old injury, man.
Him like the old man.
It's an old injury. It's an old injury. It's just now he's just got the time to actually do the surgery and get it over and done with, and he's just had it done. So speedy recovery to the guy.
Like Victorious. If you're new to the channel, Ola is a big stan when it comes to Dominance MMA. Loves them. Loves everything.
Yeah, that's why I am surprised today he's thrown most of the fights under the bus, especially today after Ali actually sent him a little message. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, he fucks with me, man. He knows man's family.
Like,
I DM'd it to Will. I DM'd it to Will, man. You know what I mean? Like come on,
really?
man.
Really? You throw him under the bus? No.
You're talking about Cody, man.
Like
you dickhead. I was just defending the flyweight division, man. You know what I mean? That's all I was doing. I was just sticking up for the flyweight division. I once was best for flyweight division.
No.
This got nothing to do with Cody. Cody is the 135er. Yeah, when he does his thing in 135, yeah, man. You know what I mean? We'll talk all nice about Cody, man. You get me? So, come on, man.
Listen. You can't say that, yeah, because when Masvidal was fighting, you made all the excuses and dominance, this, dominance, that, dominance. Then today you won what's good for the division.
And one was good for the flyweight division. How about
that? Okay. I love you too, bro.
You're a dickhead, blood.
Guys, we out of here. We've done this over an hour and a half. I hope you guys have enjoyed the show. We'll go back to Friday nights. I apologize. Usually, for anyone new, we do it live every single Friday night, 9:30 UK time. So make sure you do check.
Friday night is payday. A lot of bets are going to be getting paid, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's find out. So yeah, we'll find out. We'll review obviously this past card next week. So make sure you check us out then. And until next week, guys, we are out of here. Take care.
Salute.
Peace. Peace.